In this video, I created an entire team of players that wear sleeves. Now you may be thinking, CK, a lot of players wear sleeves. And you know what? You have a point, which is why we had to have some rules in place. First off, they must have two identical sleeves on both sides. Because the first time when I built this roster, I just took anyone that had even one sleeve. So I had guys like Justin Jefferson. I had guys like Jason Kelsey who had like half sleeves. I had guys like Dalvin Cook who had turf tape. Like, I was way too lackadaisical with the criteria. So the team ended up being a 99 overall, and it wouldn't even have been a challenge. So we had to implement some rules. So now guys like Mahomes don't qualify because the sleeves are not identical. And then you have guys like Burrow who have sleeves, but they're not covering most of his arm. So the first quarterback who had two identical sleeves that covered most, if not all, of his arms is Justin Herbert. He's gonna be QB1. QB number 2 is gonna be Dak Prescott, and Aaron Rodgers is gonna be quarterback number 3. At running back, we have King Henry, and we couldn't find another running back who had two identical sleeves that covered most of their arms until we got to Deontay Foreman. As for wide receiver, this man has been wearing sleeves for as long as I can remember. Keenan Allen, from one Allen to another. Mr. Robinson is wide receiver number 2. Now the rest of the receiving core is all rookies, okay? So one might say it's slim pickings, but these guys are all talented, so I wouldn't say that, man. George, wide receiver number 3.
Right.
London, gonna be wide receiver number 4. And then we have one of the fastest players in the league, Jamison Williams. At tight end 1, we have Darren Waller. Juwan Johnson, tight end number 2. And Jonnu Smith behind them. O-line was easily the toughest position to find guys that had two sleeves and that were both identical. Tunsil is our left tackle. We also have Donovan Smith, Christian Darrisaw, Jedrick Wills, Titus Howard, and Lael Collins. If you click all these guys' names, they're gonna have the criteria that we were looking for. Left end, we have Trey Hendrickson, along with Harrison Phillips and Emmanuel Ogba. Right end, we have Von Miller and Carl Lawson. D tackle, we have DJ Reader and Eric Armstead. At left outside linebacker, we have Hassan Reddick. Behind him, we have Randy Gregory. I wanted this team to be completely obsessed with sleeves, alright? So much so that if you stack them back to back and you put all their sleeves together, it would keep going for miles. Jack is gonna be our MOB number 1. Behind him, we have JOK. Matthew Judon gonna start it right out. Behind him, we have Uchenna Nwosu. Now, CB was the one position where almost every guy had at least one sleeve, but luckily, Jalen Ramsey had on 2. They were both identical and they both covered almost all the skin. Jair had full sleeves, so he was 100% gonna be on the team. I was certain that Patrick was gonna be on the team as well. Stephon Gilmore at CB number 4 and Sauce Gardner at CB 5. The 3-time first team All-Pro Minkah Fitzmagic at free safety, along with Marcus Williams. Von Bell at strong safety, along with Cameron Curl. At kicker, we have Justin Tucker, and punter, we have AJ Cole. So they're still a really good team. 91 overall, 89 offense, 95 defense, but not as good as the other sleeves team was. That was a 99 overall across the board. So this one's gonna be a little bit more of a challenge, and that's what I wanted. I didn't want a foregone conclusion, you know what I'm saying? And now when you look out there on the field, you're gonna barely see any skin. They're all gonna have sleeves covering their entire arms. Let's just get into a game so I can show you. They start off 1-0 to win against the Raiders. Now I gotta play division rival Kansas City. Uh-oh, look at that. Just look at that. Everyone has sleeves, man. It's a beautiful feeling. It is a beautiful sight. Where's Tucker's sleeves?
Bruh.
Bro, they took his sleeves off, man. This is crazy. The discrimination against sleeves, man. That's sleevesist. EA is sleevophobes, man. That's crazy, man. Wow. I cannot believe they did that. Like, Mahomes has multiple sleeves on. Like, they're just playing with me at this point. Ooh, almost threw a pick on the first play. He's the one where I had to make sure they were identical, because then, you know, it would have been too easy if we had Mahomes at quarterback. We had to make it a little tougher. We get the sack with Vaughn. But yeah, you can see his like cuts off right above the fold. Herbert's doesn't. He has the thing on his arm and he has the sleeves going all the way. So I don't want to hear it. All right. I don't want to hear it. Kelsey gets the first. But yeah, the team was just too good. It would not have been a fun video. It would have been too easy. They would have went 20-0. Would not have even been a freaking challenge. Oh my goodness. Another sack. Is Jack the only starter that does not have sleeves? Okay, Reader doesn't have sleeves either. It's gonna be a screen. I'm ready for it. Mahomes, I'm here. Let's keep it up. 3rd and 19. Can we get off the field, please? Watch Travis Kelce. I'm like triple teaming him. He's just gonna dump it off. Pacheco gonna get taken down. All right, here we go. And the Chargers quarterback, not to mention Chargers wide receiver and Keenan. A lot of Chargers. Okay, circle. Gonna start us off with the catch. Okay, getting the first down and then some. Allen Robinson, a guy who a lot of people were expecting better things from this year, but you know that season didn't go the way a lot of people thought. Okay, it is what it is. He can bounce back next year. King Henry. He doesn't have to do any bouncing back. He's gonna bounce forward. Absolute monster. He was the running back for the first team and the second team. Okay, he fit both criterias. King Henry, one of the best players that has sleeves on, is dominating this game so far. I have no words. Like, they took off the sleeves of our quarterback, our wide receiver 1, and our tight end 1. Unbelievable, man. It's just absolutely ridiculous. It is what it is. Square wide open. Herbert to the end zone. We get the first score of the game. Start of quarter number 2. Uh-oh. This looks good. Look, the entire defense has sleeves on. This is the lineup I was waiting for. Another chance to get off the field against one of the best teams in the league. Mahomes gonna dump it off for the first. Yeah, I wanted to play against him because he's probably pissed that we did not select him for this version of the sleeves team, okay? I'm sorry, Patrick. It would have been way too easy. I'd rather play against you. Big hit fumble, but we can't recover it. Wow, that one could have been a huge game changer. Instead, it's a 2nd down and 3. Over the middle, man. He's dotting us up. Juju gets lit up. That one was for A.J. Brown. The next one is for James Bradbury. 1st down and 10 across midfield. McKinnon up the gut. McKinnon off to the races. This Chiefs offense is a problem, man. They can run it on you, pass it. This is a very tough team to stop, okay? We're going to be seeing them probably in the playoffs in this simulation, man. Kadarius over the middle this time. 1st and goal. Kelce gonna get the tutty. We're in the dogfight. Run game is doing wonders for us, so we're going to try to pass it off the play action. See if Herbert can find somebody open downfield. Circle. Keenan with the nice catch in the 1st down. Back-to-back play action plays. This time we're looking for Waller. Actually, oh God, we have no choice but to pass it on a run. Herbert to Keenan once again. Team of sleeves making things look easy. This time it looks like one-on-one coverage to the outside. Looking for Robinson on a slant. Robinson getting the catch, shaking off a tackle, getting the 1st down and then some. I mean, we're inside the 5. You tell me what you would do in this situation. I'm gonna hand it off to one of the best running backs we've ever seen, Henry, with his first tutty of the game. So now we have the lead and the football to begin half number 2. Can we capitalize and go up 2 possessions? Man, I knew Chris Jones would be trying to get a sack. Luckily, we had the right play call. 3rd down and 3. Gotta keep the chains moving right here. Oh, Herbert not gonna get rid of it. Gonna have to punt. Now, you may be wondering, looking at Jerick McKinnon's turf tape, why in the world I counted turf tape as sleeves to begin with? Well, when you go to edit player, you know, I just counted pretty much anyone that had anything under sleeves besides none. Okay, so yeah, that's why we had like Dalvin Cook on the team. But then we had to smarten up and switch things up, man. 3rd down, they're gonna switch it up and go to the screen, but we're all over it. Defense has been lights out, shutting down Mahomes in this offense. Only 1 touchdown scored by them. Still plenty of time left though. Henry shaking off tackles once again. Man, this is averaging over 10 yards per carry. Let's see what we can do off the play action right here. Oh, circle was open. I should still throw it. Herbert to a wide open Allen Robinson. Touchdown sleeves.
Another one.
I knew it, man. They kept on trying us with the screen. We get the pick 6, and that's the dagger. So you know we had to hit them with the swagger. They go 16-1, 1st seed in the AFC. Top 4 in every major category except for passing yards because our run game was so dominant. Andy Dimes wins MVP. Herbert ends up 8th. At least Brandon Staley wins Coach of the Year. Henry ends up 3rd for OPOY. Vaughn wins DPOY. Hassan ends up top 7. Herbert ends up the 4th best QB. Henry's the 2nd best RB. Pickens ends up the 6th best wide receiver. We had the top 2 old linemen in the AFC. Wills and Darisaw. The best D lineman in Von Miller. The 2nd best LB in Hassan Reddick. The 2nd best DB in Marcus Williams. Ramsey ends up 7th. And we even had the 6th best kicker. Herbert obviously didn't have the most yards. He didn't have to, okay? 34 touchdowns touchdowns though. Only 7 picks, 110 pass rating. Even Dak got in some blowouts and threw a couple tutties. Henry had 1,700 yards, 13 touchdowns, one more than Deontay Foreman. He had 2,000-yard receivers, Keenan and Pickens. Robinson was less than 90 yards away. Waller had 688 yards, man. They all had 4+ touchdowns. Pickens had the most with 13. 27 sacks for Vaughn, obliterating the record. Second highest was Hassan with 15. They were also the only guys that have double-digit tags for loss. Armstead and Hendrickson, not to mention Reader, were right there. 6 INTs for Marcus Williams, 4 for Jack and Ramsey, and then we had a bunch of guys with 3. You got a tough one in the divisional against Joe Butter and the Cincinnati Bengals. Last time they were holding my man's Herbert, man. They took his sleeves off. They're still on in his player card, so I don't know what to do. All right, let's see if they can get off to a good start in this playoff run, man. 16-1. I didn't look at the schedule. I gotta remind myself to see who was the only team to beat us so far, and hopefully the only team that beats us all season, man. We're off to a nice start in this one. 17-10 ball game. Uh-oh. Here come the Bengals. It's tied up in the third. They take the lead. And here we go. 37 passes for the Bengals. The ratio is looking unbelievable. Burrow's gonna air this one out. On 3rd and long, interception is pretty much a punt. One of the few situations where we would have preferred to low-key bat it down. You know, now we have terrible field position, but Minka is just too good, man. He gonna catch that all day, every day. Look at Henry breaking not 1, not 2, but 3 tackles. And they took Herbert's sleeves away from him again, man. I cannot believe this. Maybe it's not cold enough. I don't know. You know, if you go deep enough in the playoffs and we get some cold weather situations, we might be good. But this is sunny Los Angeles. They even took Keenan's sleeves away again. Anywho, 1st and 10 after back-to-back. Nice plays. Henry up the gut. Trucking Jesse Bates. He's getting us across midfield. Yeah, I know there's going to be some rumblings about, oh, why didn't you take Jefferson? Why didn't you? Because it's called sleeves, not sleeve, okay? They can't just have one sleeve, all right? That would not be the thing. But CK, why'd you have him on the thumbnail? Because I wanted to. Okay, who cares? You know what I'm saying? 1st and 10. Empty backfield. Herbert gonna find a tight end. Waller. It's getting ridiculous, man. They took his sleeves away again. Like, what is going on, man? They're ruining the theme of the video. At least we caught that one shot of all the players with sleeves on. That was beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of things that are beautiful, how about that play by Juwan Johnson to keep the chains moving? But we have another 3rd down. Man in motion. Fake jet sweep. We're gonna hand it off. I don't know about that play call. That Coach of the Year award might have been a mistake. I don't know, man. That play call was not it. That's all I'm gonna say. 4th down and 8. We need this 1st down. We're gonna get it. Herbert bails out his coach, but a few plays later, 4th down and goal from the 14. Have to go to the end zone. Herbert gonna throw an incompletion. 1 timeout remaining. Empty backfield. Burrow gonna pass this ball. If it's an incompletion, that'll be huge. A sack will be even better. We get the safety. Never mind. They're not gonna give it to us, but still, what a play. I haven't asked for the likes just yet. I mean, it took a while to, you know, I had to look up every player, see if they had sleeves on. And if you liking the video this late in it, might as well hit that button. Herbert throws an incompletion. I have faith, though. I have a lot of faith that he can make it happen. There we go. That's a nice dot. Getting the 1st down. Gotta hurry up, spike it. Okay, never mind. Just going no huddle. Call a play. Less than 15 seconds now. Cannot take a sack. Just have to get rid of it. He does. Keenan catches it. There's the game-winning touchdown. What a play. The 22-yard tutty. Let's take one more look at it. Stand in the pocket. Off his back foot. Look at the arm power. But oh my goodness. The concentration. 2 feet in bounds. Holding on to it. We're headed to the conference championship game. It's not going to be any easier, okay? Now we have to play against Lamar Jackson and the 2-seed Ravens. All right, we start off with the nice 7-0 lead. This is against one of the best quarterbacks in the league, man. One of the best rushing quarterbacks we've ever seen. And right now, he has his team with a nice 3-point lead heading to half number 2. We take it back in the 3rd, though. Justin Tucker against his former team, man. We extend our lead to 11 in the 4th quarter. Defense putting on a masterclass in this 2nd half. 0 points for the Ravens. We're up 18 with less than 2 minutes, and we're headed to the Super Bowl. Team of Sleeves just did their thing, okay? Especially the defense. 2 interceptions for Lamar, 3 touchdowns, no picks for Herbert. Henry didn't even have a big game. He didn't have to because Keenan was out there doing what he wanted whenever he wanted. Man, Vaughn always shows up in the playoffs. Before I forget, we're going to check the schedule and see who beat us, okay? We started off hot, won like 9-10 in a row. We lost to the Chiefs in the second matchup, man. Thank God we did not see them in the playoffs. Our final opponent is the San Francisco 49ers. This one's going to be good. Actually, to be honest, I'm hoping it's not a good one. I'm hoping we just blow them out. That would be beautiful. Just no drama, no high blood pressure, nothing. Because that game where Herbert threw the game winner, I mean, that's enough drama for a week. Hey, y'all want more drama? Go watch The Bachelor, go watch The Challenge, go watch Survivor, all right? You don't need none of that. I want to see sleeves all over the field. I want to see people celebrating, ripping off sleeves left and right. And that's what we got. 25-7. The team of sleeves wins the Super Bowl. Thanks for watching to the end. Subscribe if you're new around here, man. We do fun little ideas like this. It's the off season. Still haven't given my man sleeves, bro. What's going on?
Feeling like I hit the jackpot. He don't wanna catch a fade. I'ma really get him blacked out. He ain't really about that life. Better breathe before you tap. Bop, steady rocking with the stripes. I'ma really get him checked. Everybody getting checks. Everybody getting bags. Will it end? Will it last? Rental cars going fast.
Please don't say you wanna be friends. In my dreams we play pretend. Maybe I can love you endless and this and this.